So it's been a while since I decided to do something new. A couple of weeks ago, I talked to a couple of friends of mine about dating men, cis hetero men, which, whoo, child, the ghetto. And so I was wrestling with at what point was I going to interview the gays because it's always such a volatile, like, it's some bullshit, right? So, recently a friend of mine started watching this show and I saw him post it on Instagram and I was like, "Well, what is this?" And so I was thoroughly intrigued and it's a gay um dating show that's very similar to like Next from MTV. Remember kids, back in yesteryear or back in the old country, we used to have a network called MTV on television and they used to have actual television programs and some of them were dating shows and uh some of them were very toxic and highly entertaining. And this is reminiscent of that. Um, Throughout this conversation that I have with my friend Pierre, who's watching this with me, uh, we talk about black gay dating in Los Angeles, being an influencer, being out there as a public personality, and the trials and tribulations that come with it. So I sit down virtually with my friend Pierre, who is a hip hop artist, media personality, and all around entertaining fellow to follow. So let's watch what happened with our conversation and watch of Pop the Balloon. Okay, so how long have you been living in LA?
I have been in LA for 11 years. Right after college, I moved here from Chicago. Yeah, it's been 11 long years.
And and to make this all come together, how often have you had to um do that question and answer game? Like how many times would you say you've had to say, what's your favorite color or answer that question?
Oh my God, way too much. Not as much as my friends, but way too much for my liking.
Mhm.
Um, I hate the first. What do you like to do for fun? I hate that. Can we curse? I hate that shit
Yeah, you
so
could,
bad.
yeah, hell yeah.
Oh my God, I hate that shit so bad. Like, come on now, let's just get married tomorrow.
Is that has that been difficult for you living in LA? I know that LA is such a transient type place and but also, niggas are weird. So
The other day I sat down with myself to count all of the boyfriends I had
uh-huh.
in the past 11 years,
Uh-huh.
and 75% of them lived elsewhere. I did
Mm.
long distance for a majority of the relationships I had since I've been in Los Angeles. That should speak to the levels of the dating pool here in LA.
Well, no, now I wanna know. Like, I've sat with, homegirls, straight women, cis straight women, and they've talked about and they're over 40, which neither of us are, but
Mhm.
it's interesting dynamic, right, to figure out
Yes.
the different dating climate based on age and location. Um, I I'm interested as to why you've had to outsource.
I don't think it was really intentional. It's the whole social media of it all, the whole
Hmm.
DMing back and forth and flying niggas out and flying to see other niggas and ended up in relationship with niggas.
Yeah.
Um, I think just being here, I, I was too, I don't want to use the word accessible, but being the MC at the club and going to all these events. Like when I see
I was
these
gonna
niggas,
ask you about that.
I be disgusted. I be like, I just really be disgusted, like, ugh.
W I mean, but you have an interesting dynamic, right? Because you are very visible. You are rather famous, right? Like
Mhm.
you have a successful, rap career, music career, I should say. And you are visible on social media. So that does give you a puts you in a different tier of folk, right? So how do
Yeah.
you even navigate that? I know you describe yourself as just a regular degular, as a I understand dating somebody else from Chicago, everybody, is just I'm me.
Mhm.
So I get
Yes.
that, but how do you navigate that, right?
So when I first moved to LA and like people were telling me I'm this type of person, I'm this famous celebrity, I tried dating within those capacities and whew,
Mm.
I remember tweeting after several rounds of this that I will not date anyone with a blue check. This was before everybody had blue checks. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, if you got a blue check, stay away from me. Like, because it was so different. You would know dating someone from Chicago. It was so different from what I was used to being a Chicago nigga. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So the other thing I ran into now, me saying I can't date niggas with blue checks, like I want a regular, degular, like I even went to the point where it's like I can't even date niggas in the industry. Like fuck having a blue check. Like if you are a creative of anything, I can't. And then I started dating what I call, the regular degulars. And
Mhm.
that became an issue. Me and TT, for those who don't know, who he's my rap partner. We're in the rap band together.
Mhm.
We have this thing that we hate. It's when we introduce ourselves to people and they are acting like they are getting to know us for the first time and they know who we are.
They know everything
All
about
of
you.
this, they know everything. That is so scary to me. It is like baby reindeer. It is terrifying. And that is what I was running to. I just went on a date the other day and I was just telling him because I leave out certain parts of my life on the first date. I never
Sure.
tell them exactly what I do. So I was just like, yeah, I dabbled in music or whatever. And I'm like, I'm this, I'm that. And then like a few days ago, he was just like, I just want to let you know when I was younger, I listened to every song that and I was like, that is such a turn off. Like, why didn't you say this on the first date? Because I wasn't lying, but I was presenting a different part of my life. And I know he's like waiting to hear about that part of my life. And it really pissed me off. Ugh.
No, I understand. I have been there where I've been
I'm
on
pretty sure.
dating apps and they will tell me, "XD, I used to watch your videos in high
Yeah,
school." What? What do you
yeah,
mean?
I'm pretty sure. I know you ran into it.
Yeah, no, I get it, and it is a little daunting where people know you, right, quote
Mhm,
unquote, and you know nothing about them, and they perceive you as this
mhm.
person when you're a whole other real ass person beyond
Exactly,
what you present to the
exactly.
masses. So this is going to be interesting. So I try to do something new every once in a while. And so when I saw you watch this thing, and I've seen this
Whew.
around and I've never gotten into it. I've seen a hetero version of this called the
Yes.
Pineapple Show. And so I what we're going to watch, right? Well, you can explain what we're about to watch.
So, like XD said, there is a hetero version. It's
Mhm.
basically a bachelor comes into a room with
Uh-huh.
other single bachelors who have balloons. If they are not interested in the bachelor, they pop the balloon. The whole time, the bachelor is being interviewed, and you can pop your balloon at any time to show that you are not interested in this bachelor. Think old school. What do we have next? Was it called next? Where someone would
Mhm.
just get off the bus and bitches were like, next. So think old school MTV next, but like in this new modern way where they have like balloons that they get to pop.
this is exciting for me. I'm going to have a bunch of commentary. I'm probably gonna stop a bunch of times. Um,
And keep in mind, this show is filmed in Chicago, so that's why I be that's why I be super interested in it because I be like, I know these niggas, I know some of these niggas. Like, yes, woo.
okay, so we're about to watch the latest episode. This is
Okay.
episode 3. Oh,
Well, welcome back with our 5,000 subscribers. Today, I have 6 lucky guys with me today that are looking for love, and I have about 5 bachelors also looking for love. Let's see if I can help
okay.
these gays find love today.
That
Come
threw
on,
me off.
production. So wait, hold on.
Hmm.
Are they together or are we
Yes,
just
they are together and they are looking for a partner.
okay? All right. I have questions and thoughts because thruples are in and that's
Hmm.
fine.
Hmm.
I just don't know about going on this type of show because I'm going to assume gay social
Oh,
circles are very small, so I'm going to assume that all these people have come across or know each other. Huh.
woo. The gays.
This is exciting. Okay. And Chicago. Okay. You know, what's interesting to me is that black gays agree to this
Yeah.
because I know that sometimes we tend to be very a little close-minded about these things.
Some of them talk about being like shallow and stuff like that. Um, I've seen a few episodes where it gets very,
Hey, I'm Scotty
shady.
Strother. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm
First
32
of
years
all,
old.
hold on. This
I'm
is a
hoping.
very shady concept. Like I'm assuming you see somebody and a
Yeah.
contestant comes up and you'd be like, "Oop, I don't see it pop," and it could be based off of what they're wearing, if they're missing a side tooth, because that's a big thing in the community
Oh yes.
nowadays.
Oh my God, I just saw it on
Listen,
Twitter.
I know I'm paying $12, 12,000 to fix mine, but it's fine. You know what I
Lord.
mean? But I can get I I can see how very surface this can
XD, the
be.
last episode, a guy popped the balloon. And what's crazy about this show is when you pop the balloon, instead of them asking the people why they kept their balloons, they interview all of the people that popped their balloons first to see why don't you like this guy. And that guy, that they get to have a conversation which ultimately leads to other people just popping their balloons like I don't even like how he dealt with that, etc. But last episode this guy popped his balloon because he didn't like the furry thing on someone's jacket. And do you know that was the set's microphone? That was the microphone for the show. He was like, this is a microphone. I was just like, I'm done. I am so done. I'm so done. He was like, I popped it because I didn't like that thing on your shirt. And he was like, this is the microphone. This isn't even mine.
Oh, this is sad and hilarious, and I'm concerned because why couldn't you figure that shit out that this is a fucking microphone? Don't you
Whew,
have one on too,
I'm
nigga?
telling
Like
you.
that's
I'm
crazy.
telling you. Oh, oh.
Okay, so let's get into this. Okay,
Hoping to get from today is just a partner. I'm not looking for no relationship. Just business, all business.
what does that mean,
I
sir?
am very open to long distance. I am open for my partner to be from Chicago or whatever he's from. What make me stand out? I really don't have to explain. I mean, look at me. I don't have to say anything.
We could say a lot, sir.
Optimistic. Look fine. Look fine.
XD.
Like,
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and
Ah!
bring out our first bachelor for tonight. How
oh,
we
this is a
feeling?
band of characters.
We feeling lucky? Okay, well, let's go ahead and bring out our first
I
contestant.
like his little suit.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can you let us know what your name is?
My name is Scotty, and I am 32 years old. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what made you want to come on the show today?
Just looking for someone I can just talk to, just a partner. No, nothing serious.
Nothing
Oh,
serious.
Oh
oh.
no,
Okay.
and they gotta be a freak too.
Oh, they can get free.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
they ain't freaks.
Well, let's go ahead and ask the guys why they pop their balloons.
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
All right. So, how's it going?
They all
Can
pop
you let
their
us know what your name
balloons.
is and why you popped your balloon?
Jesus.
I'm Gian Lee. The
Gian
reason I pop
Lee.
my balloon, you just not for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Just not for me at all.
Okay. Is there any particular reason why he's not for you?
Um,
Was it the reason why he came on the show, or like, can you just unpack that a little bit more?
um, it's just a no for me. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's
Okay.
the look at
Okay,
him.
cool.
He
Let's just
looked
move
at
down
him
right
up
here.
and down. And
Hello. Can you tell us what your name is
what
and why
I
you pop?
appreciate so far, and I'm glad that they do this in Chicago and nowhere else, because Chicagoans are very honest people, and they can't help it.
He looked at that man and said,
No,
"Just not for me.
it's not
Just,
for me.
just,
And he was
it's
nice about it, like,
just not for me."
and the problem is the shady ass questioning, like, what do you mean not for me? It's just not for me,
Oh,
nigga, damn.
the host tries to dig. He's like, "You have to be more specific," and they're like, it's just a no for me." And sometimes that's it.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, I'm gonna say, if I was a dating man, this would be a no for me, only because of the fact that, like, you're not very clear what you're looking for, right? And like, you got to be, you got to make it plain. Like Kiki says, say what you
Like
saying,
what you saying
and if you're looking for
uh,
a partner, but you're not looking for a relationship,
for a
that
boy?
doesn't make sense to me.
Say what you saying.
Like,
Talking about strictly business.
that's
Business. I wouldn't dare
weird.
do business with you.
No,
Dare.
no, not at all.
Why you popped your balloon?
My name is Prada. I bought my balloon because you're just not my aesthetic. I think you're a cool guy, but
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what is your type? What type of aesthetic are you looking for today?
Well, first of all, he's from Milwaukee, so I'm not really into like long distance and stuff like that. That's number one.
Well, wait a minute. How far is Milwaukee from Chicago?
Like 2 hours.
All right. All right. He must not drive.
Yeah, Chicago people, we do not like if we live on the west side, we ain't even going on the south side. If we go on the south side, we ain't going on the west side. So Milwaukee, we be like, it's a no.
That's a whole nother state. That's too much. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, I'll get that, because back in New York, it was very much, if you dated somebody in
Oh,
Harlem and Brooklyn, that's a long distance relationship.
yes.
Okay. I'll give you that. That's fair. That's fair. All right.
One. And then you just came on and said you was looking for sex. So
I never said looking for sex.
Well,
I
freaky.
say freaky.
Yeah.
Cause if they not pleasing me, then I'm a freak.
Yeah.
So
but
you gotta be a
it's
freak.
like, why you gonna come through the door like that?
Well, I don't want to waste your time. So if we had sex and I ain't liking it, I will tell you to stop.
That's
Like,
why I popped
I'm
my
just
balloon,
honest.
so I didn't waste yours either. But you seem like a cool guy.
So you telling me your sex bad?
No, of course not.
Well, you just said you would
but
be
you
wasting
will
my
not
time.
be able to find out.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Next.
But you
Okay,
won't
thank
be able
you.
to find
You
out,
won't be able to
What your
unfortunately.
find
name is
out.
and why did you pop your balloon?
Oh, my name is October. I popped my balloon because
October is a
I
crazy
just don't see
name.
it.
Hold on,
You just don't see.
hold on. So, like, I expected for everybody to have some sort of alias, because that's just
I
what,
think this nigga
you
real
know.
name.
Yeah, because that's what I'm about to say. Like, I think that's his real name. Like, a nigga with glasses like that lets me know his real name is October. This
And
is
probably born in
amazing.
May.
Absolutely. This is fascinating. I'm about to watch every episode.
Don't see
I-
what
It's
necessarily
like
don't you.
he's not ugly or nothing like that. He's
I
just not my
appreciate
type.
Just
Just
not your type.
Not my type.
Okay. What is your type? Can you let the audience know what your type is?
I mean, I'll know when I see it. That's just how I am.
He is
I'll know when I see
disgusted.
it. Like,
He
it's
is
not
just
like the
he is
genre of,
thoroughly
like, people. I just know
disgusted.
if I'm attracted to somebody.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I
Hi.
like his
What's your
outfit, though.
name and why did you pop your balloon?
Yeah.
My name is Milan. I popped my balloon because
Milan.
it was the
Milan,
long distance,
London,
and it was also the
Samaj.
long distance was really a problem at first, but then it was the whole like freak on top of not being serious. It's like where it's not, I feel like it's not gonna be attentive. It's not gonna be like any type of real
Wait, before we
Actual
continue,
bond.
are there white people on this show?
Okay.
That makes
No.
sense, but
What?
okay, it don't.
I
Are
mean,
you able to do long distance? Is that like an issue for
I
you?
mean, but like if we're here,
No,
it's
cause
like
I'm not from the next.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Let's go right here. Can
Rude.
you tell us what your name is and why you pop your balloon today?
Sure can.
this
I
one
am
was a
Prince Onyx.
character.
That's Onyx. I had popped my
Onyx.
balloon. The long distance that's asinine. It's more so like you're looking for a
I know he
partner, but
write
nothing
poetry.
serious.
Of course,
He, oh, he has.
You're 32. I'm 29.
of
It's
course.
like I ain't getting no younger. We're not getting no younger. So it's just like,
So
Okay.
why get in a relationship and invest? Cause I invested since I've been 15.
oh
So,
baby, I'm worth the
but when
investment.
people, of course, so that's why I said
Ooh.
partner. You know,
But even a partner is still an
but marriage,
investment.
but marriage is an investment.
So, what is a partner to you?
Ye-
Like who have a business goal, like a mind, like we can go in on something. Like you
Oh,
can't be
he's a
no bum or
scammer.
broke. Cause I can't have no conversation like that to no broke nigga.
And I
I
respect
don't.
that.
So
I respect that.
Yeah.
But it's just like again, partner is still in a alignment with being serious. So
and
it's
you
just
gotta
like
have money
Hmm.
to start a business
look
or
in this
even start
economy.
a progress.
Look in this economy,
Yeah.
everybody need to have money. Okay, so
Exactly.
This is
I feel that.
complicated.
So
But it's just like
so
again,
why have a partner and not invest? Like you in the relationship, you investing.
okay.
So I
He heard
mean,
somebody
I
else
don't
So,
say
you
it, and
basically
he's
want
not
a partner
repeating
to
it
kind of
so
like
correctly.
invest
invest.
in you, a
Yeah,
power
he
couple type of
he
A
thing.
power
he
couple
Yes.
like a
an
goal, like a
Instagram
real goal,
reel
especially
and
a man of
went
Yeah.
God.
Oh, man of
lost in
God.
A man of God, he
translation.
gotta be a man of God. So
Okay.
clearly,
Let's go ahead and move down
I'm
then.
sorry.
Okay, so you popped your balloon today as well. Can you let us know what your name is and why you popped your balloon?
I'm Davion. I pop my balloon because I'm really not like a long distance person. I already tried that and it just does not work out. And then you didn't really explain like earlier, like how you just explained it to him that
Of
you was looking
course.
like for this like investment stuff like that. When you said
Of
partner,
course.
I'm like I don't want
Of
let nobody
course.
talk to. It's plenty of people want to talk. I don't
Okay.
want to talk. So that's what I pop my balloon.
I don't
So
want to
I'm
talk.
a
He must be
just
from New
okay. I
York.
respect that you handsome. Oh my god, you look like my
Yeah.
ex a little bit. So no, that's no disrespect. No disrespect. No
You look
disrespect.
like my ex
I
is
mean, we all have
crazy.
That's a
somebody
rude
that we
statement to
So,
say
would you
to
say that
somebody.
he's kind of like more so your type?
of course, but not like cause my ex wasn't tall or nothing.
This is
Just the
also
skin
interesting
complexion.
because
But
I'm
well,
waiting
let
to
me
see
touch on this
colorism in
too.
action.
So when you said that you want to do no
Because
long distance
I
relationship
am
because you had a
noticing
bad
a
experience.
trend
Mm-hmm.
So
already.
clearly you're not over and you're still carrying that baggage. So I wouldn't date you only because
What
you
baggage?
just like you carrying old baggage with you. And I passed that. So I'm good. But you handsome.
Okay. All right. Well, you didn't find love today. Okay.
Appreciate the guys for
These
coming out, but
graphics.
they
Hold
did
on.
my job. They been promoted of being the popper. I ain't have to use it. They used it for me. So
Okay.
He
Well,
also
yeah,
cool.
looked
I
like
appreciate that. Thank you for the
guys.
compliment.
old
All
queen
right.
that promotes clubs.
Woo. Well,
Oh.
y'all was not feeling the first bachelor for today.
Now I
And then
have
what
to.
about
I have
you?
a
Do you think
question to
that he's your
ask you
type?
though. So, like, dating, dating while broke. This is not a. This is a very touchy subject for people, right? There are some folks who are equally yoked in the financial department, and there's some who are a little bit more successful than others, right? So, would you date somebody who earns less or doesn't have as much? Does it impact the relationship?
Woo. So, this has been a thing here in Los Angeles, California, Lord.
Yes.
Okay. So, an exercise I did with a therapist. I'm saying a therapist because she's not my therapist anymore. Um I had to create a list of all of the things I wanted out of a partner after my not my most recent relationship, but the one before one of
Mhm.
my very serious relationships, whatever. So I created this list, and on this list, I put how much I require this person to make. Um, and I was dating, as I was actively dating, I was making sure everybody checked the boxes on this list, and I was not going away from this list. Like I was literally dating people who fit majority of the things on this list. And I was just like, I just cannot because I travel a lot and I do all this. And I'm like, they have to make this amount of money. I end up losing my job. And and all of all of these people have been coming out of nowhere wanting to date me. And I was like, I was telling my friend, shout out to James Roger.
Oh,
I was
yes,
like,
my friend. Yes.
I cannot date because on my list, these people were required to make this amount of money, and I feel like a hypocrite if I'm going on dates with people and I just lost my job. So
That's honest.
I and he was just like, "Well, Pierre, you're kind of different. It's not like you don't make this amount of money. It's not like you're just sitting at home broke. You own property, blah blah blah." But I was just like, it just feels kind of like I shut off all these people, and now I'm unemployed, and like I don't feel comfortable dating.
You know, back in undergrad, I had a homegirl. She stripped while we were in college.
Hmm.
And I was like, work, bitch. And so she was like, we were just having a chat. I was just so fascinated by her working, being a working girl, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Because she did other things outside of
I,
stripping.
I know. I got three
Yeah,
stripper friends. I
yeah.
know.
And she
They are
was like,
entrepreneurs, baby.
yeah, and she was like, don't date nobody broke because they are broken spirit,
Uh-huh.
broken family,
Damn.
and she was like, and broke dick will ruin your life. And I was like, okay, you know, like I took everything as a grain of salt. I was 19 years old. But as I've grown older and I've in my dating experiences, I've learned that when you date somebody who does not have money, their whole world is a complete shit show.
Oh
Money
my God,
makes the
XD.
world go round, and not just like to buy things, but money provides security and
Yes.
confidence
Yes.
and a boost of morale. Money gives people purpose, and that's why when people are like money doesn't buy happiness, I'm like it buys access to it.
Ariana Grande said, "Whoever said money don't buy happiness, they didn't have no money."
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Okay.
I completely agree. Like the way they handle situations, the way they everything is an issue for them. Like I can always tell when people just don't work hard enough or just don't have money. It just doesn't work.
Right. And I don't want to make it this an elitist conversation and be like, you have to have
Mm-mm,
money to find love. No, that's
mm-mm.
not it. But there will be a moment where if somebody has extra, let's say, access to happiness than others, right? There is going to be a power struggle, right?
Oh
Where
yes.
someone wants to experience X, Y, and Z, but this person can't. um, and therefore you feel like you're stifling yourself because
Hmm.
you don't want to make this other person that you give a shit about less than. Um, and so at some point it feels like you're compromising yourself,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
No, that's a valid thing, especially here in LA, or any
Ooh.
major city, right? Like there's and working in entertainment, there is always a level or hierarchy of like like pay scales and
LA.
further access to happiness. That's what I will call it.
Hi, my name is Artrell Brown. I am from Gary, Indiana, and I'm 22 years
Yikes.
old.
Hi, my name is
22.
Savon White, and I am from Kankakee, Illinois, and I'm 24 years old.
24.
We are here as a couple. We are looking for a third to add onto us, almost in a polyamorous sort of situation. So
Oh
we are
my
looking for
Jesus.
a third for a polyamorous relationship.
Pause.
What makes us a good catch?
How do I discuss this?
First of all,
Um,
did you know about polyamory at 22? All
I
this
barely
shit
knew
was
about
new.
Amory
I was
at 22. Okay, I had I had no idea what the fuck love was or anything at 22. I
okay.
so this is why I am so damn.
What XD said?
So I am very frightened and nervous because
Oh.
a lot of times grown people don't understand what polyamory is or the gravitas of it is, right? Or
Mm-mm.
they use it as a guise to just be open and be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
trash and cheat on their partners.
Salacious. Mm-hmm.
I I appreciate that there are people in this world who have access to understanding or having knowledge about these things, right? But I can't see before this whole shit develops the brain and you're doing something super high level thinking and conceptualizing and love or whatever. I just don't know how wise that is to engage that in that at 22.
And they've been together for 7 years.
Hold on,
I
wait a
did
minute,
the
wait
math.
a
I
minute, wait
did
a
the
minute,
math
wait a
too. I
minute.
did the math too. And one of them
Uh,
is 24.
so 15 and 17. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be honest. So, okay. Well, first of all, how do you feel about polyamory?
um it's a little bit too grown for me, but
That's honest.
I respect it. I've tried being in what do you call it?
An open dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've did that. People create their own words when they try to stay away from what it
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. Open relationship. Openly sexual. Yeah. Yeah.
Like we play together.
Mhm.
Um that didn't even though it wasn't what ultimately ended the relationship. It's something I don't want to experience again. Like I
Mhm.
did it. It was okay. I don't want to do it again. So I can't imagine, especially at 22, like coming home to another nigga because one nigga get on my nerve.
One is work.
And I don't see how, respect to these kids. I don't, how, I don't,
I don't know if it's the young people are just more evolved than we.
like, are they? Like, they are just way too advanced for, like, y'all want another nigga?
Yeah. Just
Why?
yeah. And I'm like, are you looking for a third to be in a just a sexual dynamic? Because
They're
that's
not.
different. You
They're
know,
not.
they're trying to look for
Uh,
a
Another
boyfriend.
man. Hmm.
All right, we're gonna have to press play.
Match is we're to be honest, we're a jack of all trades.
Very
You got polar opposites here. You got an air sign, you got an earth sign. I'm really much so
Oh, I
like an
want to know his
introvert,
zodiac
life
sign.
of the party. Always not loud,
He
but
said Earth
you'll know if
sign. He
I'm there,
probably a
sort of
Virgo.
situation. He's more introverted, just more on the subtle side. Um,
He don't even
I don't
want to
know.
be
We're
there.
very casual people,
No, this is
very
definitely
open,
Mister
very
with the nose rings idea.
we're just looking for a good time always. We never really want to make an environment hostile. We
He
always
was
just
on
want to make sure
TikTok and
it's
thought this
comfortable
was a great
and
idea.
respected.
Let's open the
So yeah,
relationship.
I think, and it's two of us. Like you get more bang for your buck, you know. So yeah, that's what I believe makes us a catch.
I think what makes us stand out from the crowd is that not only are we very
The music
communicative,
is cracking
creative
me
with
up.
each other
Yeah,
and
where do
with
they find this
other
track?
people as well.
Well, to go on the communicative aspect, I think that
Oh, baby, he is taking
we're just
over. He
very
ain't even letting him
vulnerable
talk.
people. We
No,
are
that's how you know he.
very open, very
This
honest.
is like when
You're gonna
Kelly
know
used
who
to
we
talk
are
in
like
early Destiny Child
within the
videos.
first 5 minutes of meeting us. Like we've got nothing to hide, and that's shown. We wear our heart on the sleeves. So I think that's something that makes us sort of stand out from the crowd. Just
Pretty
go on
much an
that.
open book.
Yeah, we're open books.
What I
My
can say
opinion
is I
is going to go
love
to
that
how
there's
optimistic
black
we are
youth
of finding
who are
here today.
embracing
For
alternative
me
lifestyles,
personally, I
right?
think like
And
maybe a
they're
4
open to
5.
exploring this
A lot
type
of
of
people aren't
stuff.
really open to like
But
new
maybe this is something they need to do to get
I'm a
out their
little more like
systems
optimistic, I
before
guess you can
they,
say.
you know,
I'll
turn
give it
Break
30 and
up.
like
realize, yeah,
6.8
because
sort of situation. Like you said, not a lot
seven
of people
years,
are used to this sort of thing and open to it. However, it piques a lot of interest more than we think. So we're gonna find that out in a second, I guess.
Wow, y'all are really a tough crowd. Y'all tough to please.
they're all about to pop a
No,
balloon
hard to get. Just know what y'all
because
want.
they are
Okay,
12
I can
up here
respect it. I
talking
can
about we're
respect it. Okay, you know your worth.
polyamorous.
Love that.
No, gays love
Okay,
couples.
well, let's see if the next
Yeah,
guy or couple
that's a
is worthy of it.
that's
Let's go
commonplace in
ahead and
Los
bring them
Angeles, I've
out.
noticed.
Oh, oh, Lord, XP, you triggering me. You're triggering me.
Hey, how's it going? Can you stand right here for me?
He gave him the balloon.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait, wait. Can you pass this balloon back? Yeah.
Y'all not twins? Wow.
Okay, so hello,
Y'all not
welcome to the
twins?
show. Thank
Wow.
you for
And why
coming
would you
on.
why
Can you
would
let
they
us know
be
what your
on here
name
if they
is and why
twins?
you all joined us today?
Gross.
Hi, my name is Artro Brown,
And my name is Savon White.
and we're
Savon.
necessarily just here looking for a third to join
Brown
us
and
in a
white. That's
polyamorous
cute.
relationship.
Polly. Okay. So that's something that y'all discussed. That's something that you all are looking. So basically you're looking for a third partner.
Yes.
Someone
Okay,
that's
I have
faithful,
to be
committed, or
honest. You
just
know what's
for
really fucking with
fun,
me?
or
I
What?
wish gays would understand that there's more to makeup than just Fenty Beauty. Because
Oh, they don't do their makeup right.
I'm sorry, because like his highlight is,
Hmm.
we could
Hmm.
try different products. NARS would be better for him, for them. I don't know their pronouns, host, but like this, he looks waxy.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to get that off my
And they
chest.
have to understand, especially as they're experiencing this world of production, the makeup you wear to the club and the makeup you wear around the house is not the same makeup you wear underneath all those lights, which is why you're looking waxy.
Yes, yes, that is a yes. That is so important. Oh gosh, because with
or
me.
More faithful, committed. It could
oh,
be fun if it was like not that serious.
yeah, I love that. Oh, okay,
Mood.
okay, cool. And can you let us know your age and are you guys from Chicago?
Well, I'm 24 and I'm not from Chicago. I'm from an hour south, but I do live in Chicago currently.
Okay.
I am 22. I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Gary, Indiana, and well, I live in Chicago currently as well. So
Okay. And how long have you guys been together?
we've been together 6 years, going on 7.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay. Well, kudos to y'all. Love that. We had a couple guys pop their balloons, so let's go ahead and see why they popped their balloon, okay? All right. So,
Because they
hello, can you let us know your name and why you popped your balloon today?
Hello, my name is Prada. I think both you guys are super duper attractive. However, y'all are super young for me. And once I heard that y'all was looking for something serious, kind of went out the box. I definitely would have been down to play, but I'm not looking for anything serious.
I would have fucked y'all down.
Yeah.
You know, when you were looking for something
Down.
serious, but just not something in a poly type of relationship. Or
Like fun was cool, but
okay, cool.
fuck.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, let's move right here. Hello, can you let
This
them know
is
what your name is and
fascinating.
why you popped your balloon?
My name was October, and I put my balloon honestly because y'all both are handsome. I would love to join y'all relationship, but y'all been together like too freaking long, and it's like I was in a poly in my last relationship, and I don't feel like if I'm in a long term relationship, I feel like we all should meet each other first. So since that y'all were
Whoa,
together,
whoa,
I'm just
whoa.
like yeah, y'all definitely are worthy of being in a
That's not
relationship, but
how it
not
works
with
all
me
the
because
time.
I
I
had
was.
bad experience.
How does it work
So
like that
Yo, for
any
sure.
of the time?
So
Like,
just
how in
Bad
the
experience
hell
just
does
kind of like
three
turn you off.
people
it's not
supposed to
like
meet?
not it's not gonna work
Right.
because
Like
I know
we all
because
just
y'all know each
randomly
other, and
meet
then
in the
y'all gonna have
frozen
to get to
food
know me,
section
and it's
and
gonna
just
take
say,
like
hey,
5 years on top of y'all 5 years,
Come
and
here.
I don't got time for that.
Understandable.
we should all,
Cool.
play
Thank
with
you.
each other. No, that's
Let's
weird.
move down here then. Okay. Can you let us know why you popped your balloon and what's your name?
Well, I'm Davion. Honestly, I wanted to get out my balloon y'all first like came out, but like October said, the whole like longevity of your relationship, it was just like, damn, I'll be like kind of new, so it's kind of like, damn, where do I get to y'all point at when y'all already have like so much time? Right. So yeah, that's why I popped.
Okay. So just the longevity. But as far as like aesthetic wise and everything
Oh, it would
else.
have been like on and popping, like that was it. I already knew like when they came, I'm like, damn, that's all like couple one, what? Okay. But yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to the guys that
Okay.
kept their balloon, and let's see if you are a
Let's
match.
talk
And if not,
about
then
Mr. on the
maybe
end who
next
had
time.
all
Okay.
the opinions.
I'm G Hunley.
Watch this.
I kept my
Jihan
balloon
Lee.
because you caught my attention. The question is, if it does it have to be both?
Yes.
Okay.
So you only want one. You want both?
He's adorable.
No, I get it.
But
Yeah. How you gonna break the
no, I don't want to break up.
Somebody trying to break up their relationship.
I don't want to break up anyone's happy home. But do you see you?
They came out as one.
I guess. Yeah, he can leave bad too. Good night. I'm sorry. Not your man. Yes, that's all. That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. But
My man, my man, my man, my man.
you're very handsome. Very, very, very cute. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Okay, let's go ahead and move right here then. Okay, can you let us know your name and why you kept your balloon?
This is
Hi, my name is Milan.
amazing.
I kept my balloon because I didn't hear any like honest like downsides. I mean, you guys seem like you're very serious about what
They're
you're looking for. You
12.
came upfront
What's
with it
what
right
did
away.
y'all not hear?
Both you guys are very attractive, and
They
you
are
also
22 years old.
Yeah,
So, like,
they're
even if I'm
everybody.
like,
Well, he's
able to, like,
25,
vibe with
so
somebody
that
around my
He's
age, like, and have the same
24.
kind of understanding as well.
no,
Like,
this Milan is
and based on what
25.
Oh,
like
okay.
your relationship, it seems like y'all are kind of stable to an extent. So I mean, I'm not exactly looking for a polyamorous relationship, but at the same time, it's like I'm not against it, you know.
Right.
But friendship is always a great thing on top of that because you guys both seem like you're like-minded individuals, especially with this guy with the Boondocks jersey on right now.
Is it like, but like he looks good in it. Like,
Cool. And are you guys kind of like feeling him?
I think we would be better off as just friends. You are cute and attractive. I just think long term, because you're not sure or didn't think about being in a polyamorous relationship, that trying to learn or understand it is just maybe a little bit difficult or hard. And we're in a mental space
But
of
let me
we don't want to teach somebody what not should be known, but help guide someone through.
No, 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 no. Okay.
XD, you are cracking me up.
Oh, this added an extra layer. I was already prepared for them to just regular degular niggas just come on, pop a balloon. They say they don't like why they don't like them. Fine, I got that. This is very different because
Uh-oh.
you can't say to somebody in a poly like I. There are people who actively look for couples, right? There are people who are into that. Then there are people who didn't expect to find a couple and it works for them. Like I feel like all of their rationale is I mean it makes sense to them, sure, but it could always be countered with like, well, you didn't expect to be in a relationship with the last person you were in and you learned that person. I feel like relationships in any type you have to learn them. um I again, the major source and issue of this whole thing is that they are 22 and 24
Exactly.
and one is from Gary, Indiana, and I don't know if that is more of an issue than being 22 or 24 because
Oh,
and I know at least one of these people up here has a case manager, but that's something that I could listen. Okay, I'll have to put that behind a paywall.
Through a process that they didn't even think they were comfortable with. That's for me. but I answer for both of us, unless you want to.
Somebody got it.
Yeah,
Somebody
like
got one.
I believe we would be really
Oh
great
my,
friends. I think
oh my
we
God, XD.
like. Are you trying to go out tonight? Type shit. like,
And how does
I
polyamory
mean,
work
hey,
at
just
22 and
Oh,
24?
so you'll
Right.
be
I
working out.
don't know.
I
Like,
get how it works in your 30s. Like,
So you need somebody that's a gym
we
partner.
splitting bills, who's
because I
cooking
really want to
dinner.
know exactly. I really want to know what is their life like. Like, do they got it all together? Because
Okay, well,
I
cool.
didn't
Thank you
at
for that.
22. Like, do they got an apartment and shit? And
Okay.
like,
I was
Why did you
still
keep
in
your balloon? And can
school
you
at
let them know what your name
22.
is?
So
I'm just.
Hey everybody, it's your good guy here, Prince Onyx, and I kept my balloon because I'm 29. So like when I was like in my early 20s, I was curious about the poly dynamic, and I always went into it with that mindset of, okay, if the two of them are already together, I'm gonna be with both of them. It ain't just, oh, I just want partner A and partner B can just go kick rocks. Girl, we ain't got time for that. The age of apocalypse can happen at any moment, okay? Like the X-Men will not save us, okay? Like
That's
the
why I don't
Umbrella
date niggas
Corporation
with
could release the virus today.
I was about to
Okay, so
say,
it's like,
he's
girl, I'm
probably
trying
the
to make sure I
most
can
vocal at an event
survive
where
the
there's a
zombie
panel.
apocalypse. And if I can survive it with these two, girl, okay, it's on and popping. Okay, okay.
He writes
Okay.
poetry.
Thank you for that. How are you guys feeling about him?
I think you're
kinda-
cool. You're really cool. I think we can chill. We can hang out. We can definitely see where something's gonna go. 29.
Yes, yes.
We are really young. So with that being said,
The
that
partner
like
ain't feeling
might
him.
be our only
No.
sort of like barricade within this whole shebang because of the fact that we are, like I said, we are young. So
This is so awkward.
we're very
Look how he's
like
gonna lift his head up.
impulsive. We're very
Yeah.
go get it. We very like have fun. We very boom bang all the time, sort of deal. And that could probably get a little draining. To like, I don't know if you want to answer like.
Again, I am a solar energy. I am the Phoenix Force. You can never, well, you can drain me, but this is a PG show, so that's another conversation. But I like to go out, so it ain't a problem with that. I can keep up, okay? I was a good man, Savannah girl, so I can keep up, okay? Catch that reference.
They're too young to know.
Yeah.
Okay, we called it.
They did.
So what are y'all feeling? Are y'all popping the balloon? Y'all keeping it?
And
What's
to be
going on?
fair, nobody uses that line correctly. When she said that's a good man, Savannah, that's because and that nigga was garbage because he was cheating on his wife.
He didn't know her.
As
He was
friends.
cheating.
Yeah,
Not
on
like
his
visually
white
or
wife.
aesthetically. Like I like your outfit a lot, and you are cute. It's just more as I'm an introvert, really at heart. He's an extrovert. That being said, sometimes we are two different wavelengths, and train of thought was lost. But that being said, I think we'd be better as friends. I peep what you were putting down, but I just think friends wise, we would be more acquainted than relationship wise.
Oh boy.
Okay, cool. Well, you guys didn't find love today, unfortunately. Y'all didn't find that third partner.
Is that a Sigma shirt?
How are y'all feeling?
I know it's
Pretty
Boondock.
good. Still pretty
No,
optimistic. On our
it's just
journey, you know?
no.
Everyone here, they're all still
It's
like
just
really
Boondocks
beautiful
merch. But
men,
who
you
wears
know? So
Boondocks
with that
merch in
being said,
2024?
a little bit more like hope.
Hope. Okay.
Feeling hopeful still,
Okay.
moving forward.
Well, I wish the best to you all in y'all journey, and
Let's watch
hopefully
one
maybe
more.
we'll see you all in the next episode. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
In a previous episode here, I talked to my friend Terrell, and he was talking about how people who date and end up dating their friends because their friends are a part of this circle that's very small and that's based on socioeconomic type of things, right? Like if you and your group, it's going to be probably industry people who make, six figures or whatever, educated, have some sort of strong family background. There's not a lot of people who fit that mold, right? and that typically ends up all those people end up
End up being friends.
being friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're looking to engage and find love or whatever, you tend to be in this pool. So you kind of just end up dating your friends.
Yeah, I tweeted about this before.
Yeah.
But you disagreed. I think I tweeted this and you said you disagreed on this.
Um I've
Can't remember.
evolved.
Okay.
I think that, well, yes and no, because where I do agree that there is a level of, the circle is small or whatever, but I also don't think that this circle only exists in a vacuum. Like, I feel like this same thing
Mm-hmm.
that I'm looking for could be elsewhere.
Okay.
Like,
I agree.
like your idea, right, where you have said like a lot of your relationships were long distance, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you could have found the same thing
Mm-hmm.
here,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
because of the idea that you don't want to date these niggas who know each other, you have found that same circle yonder.
Yeah.
So I yes and no, where
Yeah. I think what I tweeted about was way more complicated. It was more so along the lines of how do you know how all these guys are like, oh, I see you as a friend.
Mhm.
Let's say you were dating, you were looking to date, and I see you. I think you're attractive. I think you're smart. I think you're this, this, this. As a gay person, if if I was straight, it will be easy because if you're a man, you're a friend. If you're attractive and you're a woman, I go after you as a partner. But
Mhm.
being gay, it's like you have everything I want in a friend and everything I want in a man. How do I come at you? Do I come at you as let's be friends, or do I come at you as can I take you out on a date? And that's where it gets tangly, and that's where like a lot of issues come because a lot of our friends possess the same qualities you actually want in a partner. So it's kind of weird.
No,
So
I agree.
and most people end up fucking first. Like we're men, we're like, oh,
Mhm.
fucking first. And then
Oh
that's when you're like,
yeah.
okay, you're not a good partner, but you're great friends. And that's how a lot of people that we know, they are best friends with people they once used to fuck.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of gay friends are failed fucks, right?
Yeah.
Like
I'm,
like
I'm feeling that name.
yeah.
Failed fuck.
Yeah, failed
FF.
fucks. And I get that. But I also there is I think it has all to do with intention, right? There is
Mm-hmm.
somebody you can be like, "Hey, I have opened myself up in my heart to be in this scenario." And this goes back to that spark thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you can know and tell where like I'm interested in this person romantically, or I know I want this person to be my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Um but I do think that takes a lot of emotional maturity. And
Mature.
that
I was just about to say you have to be super mature.
right,
Super.
and secure in yourself, and I don't think a lot of us are there. I feel like that's real high level, some high level mutant shit, right?